Hey, welcome back everybody. This is Shino and we're in episode 21 of our playthrough series. And last episode, of course, we did a lot of stuff with our gardens. I was going to try to replant over there, but I did not get any replanting done. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more in between episodes, but I wanted to get into this episode as quickly as I could. We're starting a new section of our playthrough series. The first 10 episodes were about getting to metals, surviving those first couple of days, getting into the metals. Next 10 episodes were dealing with our infrastructure and our food, which we've done that. And now this next 10 episodes are going to be about exploration. It's going to be about getting out into this world, experiencing a little more about it. We're going to be looking for some ruins, exploring those. We're going to be looking for translocators, etc. And we're going to be going underground and looking for the ores and stuff. So for us to do that, of course, we're going to need to get a few items together. If we look at kind of our inventory right now, our clothes are not in the best of shape. They're getting tattered and worn, but we have no protection as far as armor goes. So definitely going to want to look at getting some armor for ourselves. Looking at our weapons, we've got a copper long blade. Most of the spears are now gone. So there's a lot of stuff that we just don't have a way of defending ourselves. And if we look, even if we were to go out and do some exploring, we just don't have a whole lot of space to put stuff. So that's what this episode is going to be about. We're going to talk about we're going to look at getting some new weapons. We're going to improve our bags. We're going to go get our leather bags set up. And we may take a look and see if we can get some armor done in this episode. Okay. So I'm going to finish cooking up this meat, sleep through the night, and we'll be back and get started. See you soon. All right. Good morning. Hearing some bad guys around, just trying to get a look, see if I can find out where they're at. All right, so let's look at a little bit of stuff. You'll see I have most of that dug out. I think I actually dug all of the large one out. I did. And I just need to go back in and fill it in with some low fertility soil. So this is getting close to being done. I need to do a little bit of work over here. We already talked about some of what I'm going to be doing as far as some landscaping work goes on this hill. So there's a few projects to be done here and over on this side as well. I do need to go in. I talked about, I cut this hill out and I said I'm probably going to put it back in and kind of wrap a little bit more. So that's what we got to do on that one. Okay, let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our bags. So let's go over and take a look at our leather. And if I recall, yeah, I got everything I need over here. Okay, so let's get, do I have any more leather to put in? I do not. Okay. So let's start here. We've got, looks like 7 soaked hides. So let's get those out. There's 5 more there. And, oh yeah, I got rid of the bucket. Oh yeah, the bucket. So we need to make a new bucket. Oh, I do want to show something else over here too. Putting in chests. And I got the first one labeled. So I've got my pine wood, start moving stuff over here. This is some odd and end stuff. Sticks starting to put in over here. So as I'm getting a hold of resources, I'm actually got a spot to put them now. And we're slowly getting rid of this thing. I don't think I've got... I got that one there. And none there. Got that. There we go. Let's just push these together here. And we'll need one of those. There we go. Do I have any sticks? Yes, I do. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. What am I doing? Ah. There we go. And while we're here and we know, let's just grab those out of there too. It's nice. I mean, you know, in the beginning, you try to keep everything kind of organized, and as you start running through different projects, everything just kind of starts getting scattered. So it's really a nice feeling when you start kind of bringing it all back together and putting it into its rightful spot. And there's a lot of that I got to do this with. All right. So let's take our bucket and let's transfer these over. That one's at 50, that one's at 34, 8, and 30. Let's put that one back there. And I'll show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 20 in there. $16, $20. Let me take that one and put it over here. That one can't do anything with. That one we can. There we go. All right, and let's grab those out. Is that the only ones we had? It is. So we'll need to take and scrape these. Just like that. Put that one in there and seal it up. Let's see, we got 8. Put that over there. That's got 50. Put that in. Seal it. So let's make sure we get the wheat tanning going again. There we go. And the fruits of our labor. That's where we're at. So there we go. 24 leather there. 16 there. 15 there. 7 there. That should be it. Let's see what we can do. 2 there. It's a full 40. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, these have to be made into wheat tannin first before they can be made into strong tannin. So it looks like actually we could probably one there. Yep. we go. Perfect. Okay. So that is the beginning of our hide. So now, if we look, we can take and make our backpacks out of these. So you need 6 and 2, 8. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one's empty. Put that one there. That one has the linen sack in it. We'll move that down to there. We actually move all of these down to here. And then we should be able to just put these right up in here and recover the reeds. Put there in that one. And there you have it. Max inventory. Perfect. That is going to be so much nicer for whenever we are out exploring and we find stuff. We don't have to make those decisions quite as often about what we're going to keep, what we're going to leave behind. And, I want to explain that. When I was digging out, remember there was a extra room, a little room underneath the church there, and there was some metal scraps in there, and I forgot that those were down in there. And when I went to go get the little table that's now in the kitchen out of there, I grabbed those metal scraps, broke them open, and got 4 metal parts. So that is great. We're going to use those for fixing the translocator. And I was able to replant some turnips. And now it says it's too hot. My goodness. Okay. So that is with our leather bags. Next thing we're going to do is we want to look at improving our weapons. So we're going to grab a few things here. And I'm going to... So a lot of stuff is just kind of scattered. Looking for... Here, I need that. And do I have a box on my back? I do not. Oop. This is one of the things I've been dealing with here lately is they're liking to go down into my cellar. All good? Yep, they are really enjoying my cellar. Nothing. Okay, here, another one down here. Yep. Several. We're going to get some lighting in there here pretty quick. Nothing. Okay, let me look around, gather up. I guess got to find a few more things, and then I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I was needing to make some more copper, and I could not find my charcoal. It was in the kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to light this up. Don't know why that happened. Go. Okay, we're going to melt this up. I need to make some more ingots. I need another shovel. I'm going to need another pickaxe. So I'm going to go ahead and make up. We're going to be using these ingots here in just a minute when we start to make some items that we're going to need to help with our exploration. So I am going to smelt this up, we'll get it poured, and then we'll come back and start working on the next step. Okay, be right back. Of all the recipes that you will make, that is probably one of the harder ones to try to get right when you're making the 9 arrowheads. All right, let's pour this up. All right, metal is done. Our copper is melted. We're going to pour this up. We should be able to get 10, I think, is what I asked for. Tell you what, just to make sure, let's make sure we get our pick and our shovel. So if we run out on an ingot. Yep, go. Good thinking. Okay, we'll leave it there. All right, so while we're waiting on that, I went ahead and made some copper arrowheads, and I've got another ingot up here that we need to make another saw blade. So let's get that done. Go. All right. Let's see how much more time we got here. A little bit of time. Okay, I'm going to let these cool off, and then we'll come back and we'll do the next part of the. Actually, now let's go ahead. We've got everything we need here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so one of the items that I want to use is a bow. And I know there's a lot of people that feel differently about the bow. And we're going to talk about, let's actually do this. Let's go back. Let's look at the different types of bows. And we're just going to, in the beginning, you can make a crude bow. And you can use that using the ropes that you can make from vines that you collect while you're out in the woods and stuff. So that's one of them. But I've never made that one. I always go for the simple bow right in the beginning. So it's really simple. 3 sticks. And 3 string. There we go. So there is our simple bow. Now I made some arrowheads in between, and I made the copper arrowheads. Because I want to use copper arrows. Now, you can lose these arrows, just like spears. You can lose them. They can become damaged. And these can, can be costly. And the amount of damage they do isn't near as great as it is with the spear. However, these work as a good standoff weapon, and they're really good for hunting too. Whenever you're looking at like the smaller animals, or if you're taking care of some dangerous animals at a distance. So nice to have those available. Actually, I want to keep that side with me, but I'm going to put this tool rack for now. Where are we at here? Not quite. Okay. And then the other weapons that we can do, one of the things I want to upgrade on, which is why I need some more ingots, is we're going to make the spear. We're just going to upgrade our spear to a copper spear. And we're not going to do a lot of these. This is primarily going to become a longer reach melee weapon. I'll use it in a pinch to throw because it will use a lot more damage when you're throwing it. But I'm not going to, I don't want to make a whole bunch of them. So maybe one or two just to tide us over. So as soon as I get an ingots available, there's one, there's two. We'll throw those up here. And we'll get that going. Okay. So that is the other weapon that we're going to make. And of course, then we also have our copper sword. So I got the hammer. It looks like I'm going to need a hammer too. So let me go ahead and grab that and get it ready. Let's see. And actually, might as well just go ahead. 60, that'll work. And I had a little bit of brown coal that was here that I've been using because I moved all the firewood out of here. So using that to kind of start our fire up. Okay. Over there. All right. So for the spearhead, go. And I usually like to do it this way. There we go. One. Put that up. All right. So we can now make our two spears, and we're going to have to make up our new tools here as well. One, two, three. All right. So now we do have some weapons, some armor, new set of tools, and we are ready. So next episode, well, let's talk about this first. Between episodes, I still need to go over here and work on the other two farms. So I know that for sure I need to get done. I had to make the axe. I started to cut down the trees from our tree farm area and replant. But I need a new axe, so that's been done now. Looks like we have one empty skep and two that are not harvestable. Three. that are not harvestable. So probably end up doing some more, harvesting some more bees in between, get some more wax. And let's see how this is all doing over here. This is, I think, where I put the flax at. Let's go see. And if this is, oh, close. It's getting close. So once this is all ready to harvest, I'll come through and harvest all this up. That's a good amount of flax right there. And get that ready to plant over in one of the other fields. So we'll have to get that done. So I'm going to try to work on a lot of stuff between episodes. But what I want to be ready and in a position that when the next episode, when we come back for episode 22, I've got everything that I need to go underground. Okay? And that's what we're going to do. I've got 2 areas picked out. One is a cave that I found that I already saw has a treasure room in it. That is way over there in that hillside. When I was gonna go over to my digging area for my quarry, I was trying to go the other way around the hill, and right up in that area there is a cave that leads underground. There's a waterfall right there. I've already blocked it off, and there is a treasure room in there. I've already seen it, but I haven't gone inside yet. So we're going to go inside that next episode. We're also going to go around to a lot of the ruins that we have around here. Just double check, make sure we didn't miss anything. And then there is a little thing. I don't know if it showed up in the video or not, but when we were putting in the charcoal room over here, I opened up into a little cave, and I think I saw another room almost like right underneath us here. It was back down over that way. So anyways, we're going to go down and check that out. And speaking of the charcoal room, that's all I've got so far. I got to get a lot of stuff done here, folks. So I'm going to call this episode done. I'm going to start working on a few projects that I need to see my way through between episodes. And then we'll come back and start doing some exploring. Okay, folks, we'll talk to you next time. Take care.